got the Anaheim chili here, which is quite a sort of mild chili, a little bit sort of on the sweet side. It's only the seeds inside that are quite hot, so you might say they're a little bit of a type chili. Moving on, you've got the jalapeno chilies. Well, they say jalapeno at home, don't they? And more of a type of taste to them. Not too hot, but you definitely notice when they're in your mouth. And next is the cayenne chilies. They come in a variety of colours. They're the red, the green and the yellow there. Slightly hotter than the jalapeno chilies. More of a taste of them. And finally, we've got the good old Scotch bonnet peppers, which is a more of, you might say, a type of taste of that. You know what I mean.
Those sparkles darken, I've seen control disperse. I thought you knew the secrets, but you controlled the earth. When we was young, you told me you'd hold my hand and jump. I didn't know you let me fall with your shit cramping up. I'm sinking through the ink, I feel it closing in. You tried to nurse my wound when you had broke the skin. A trait as old as sin, his hands through the garbage. I watched you lie to me while we danced through the carnage. Pull me close, the stars darting, big things are even bigger now. I thought that I could fly away, you sat and watched me hit the ground. It's all different now, the pace has got me pacing. I guess that's what I get for fucking chasing what I'm chasing. What's it mean? Used to wonder how to cope, ponder how to float. How do I adult, climb inside the boat? Why do I emote? My kaleidoscope stuck inside the blues. Can't deny my role, others thrive, I don't. I feel tired, yo, I need Tylenol. Look, I'm not likable, I'm unreliable, that's undeniable. Nope, turns out once the curtain's down, the tooth fairy's dead and their words cast out. Childish bricks in the dirt glass house, ashen wings that can surpass clouds. Turn back now, the illusion isn't worth it. They will fail to reach the sky, give up, then claim to choose the surface. For some, the ego wins the crown, but there is no descending. So once the guillotine goes down, what's left is but resentment. I'd rather be what I'm about and choose not to defend it. Don't strive to please nobody now, so I don't need pretending. What it be, what it don't, I can see through the fog. What it be, what it don't, I can see through the fog. What you do, I don't know, but now I'm left to pick my body off the floor. Let's fucking go. Say what you do, I don't know, but now I'm left
Primary. There we go. There we go.
Oh, we go on.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I'm also sharing my screen, so you should be able to see that on Discord.
Oh yeah, we sees it.
All right, so I got.
Go live too. Hang on. I'm gonna need some good slurping sounds and yeah, thank you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What, you want to be worse? Oh, I got you. Hold on.
Yeah, if you could, just a little bit.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah. That's
Oh.
Yeah, man. Now it echoes. Now it echoes.
Oh, no. Love that.
Listen.
How about one of these sculptures?
I don't know if I like that at all. I don't know if I like that at all.
Rose, I said slurping sounds, not dick sucking sounds. I know it's hard for you to tell the difference, but there is a difference.
I will not sit here and be career shamed.
Oh, I'm not shaming your career. I'm just telling you what we're asking for.
I am an ambitious woman. You asked for slurp sounds, and I gave them to you.
You know what? That's fair. That is actually fair. Yeah, you're right. Right.
Thank you for acknowledging that, and I shall bill you your normal rate.
Oh, God damn it. What? What's going on?
Wait, what happened? Why
I'm sorry. Sometimes Rose and I go on these tangents where we shame each other, and it's sexy.
I just heard
I'm also live.
Jesus.
Oh, time to switch over screens.
Oh, shit.
What's up, chat? What's up?
Whoa.
One of these days I'll come in here normal and not make weird guttural sounds.
One of these things.
The day you do that, Demon, you're not the same
One of
person.
these days, we might not get gulp sounds.
Nah, that's unheard of.
What if I see I'm not just another? What if I say I'm not just another person?
What the fuck is this sound?
Seraphina's going through a crisis right now. Give her a moment. We all have our own breakdowns.
Thank you.
We are trenching through quite a bit of trauma here, and this is just coming to the head.
All right, so
Trauma time.
Get your career out of your head.
Rose said,
where? Where's the head?
Oh, see? She's got work on the brain.
I'll sniff it out.
Oh, Rose. No.
You damn Skippy J, I came here with the gibberish. I speak it fluently.
Oh my god.
That's
why every time why every time you talk to me, it's either "Oh Rose, you silly little skank," or "Oh Rose, oh Rose, Rose."
Let's be honest. 99.9% of the time, it's me going, "Rose, Rose," and you going, "What?" and me being like, "You slut."
Damn.
But then we make out, and it's okay.
And then I go back to my bedroom and cry.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
welcome to the stream, everybody.
Yeah, hi everyone. Welcome to the fucking stream.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to
we know how the streams are. It's fine. We know how they are. After that clip, we know where things are going. The fucking what was the monster fucker clip? That shit was funny as shit. I will forever.
Oh yeah, no, that is still very accurate, even with the new character. I want you all to know that nothing has changed.
Yeah, nothing has changed. She just has mushroom now.
Exactly.
Mushroom.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead.
What the fuck is my notes page?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna actually stop the music that's playing.
Yeah. All of my notes, I've sent them to Aaron. All of my notes, I take them like Gragnar's notebook. They're pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say, are they just him complaining about the current situation?
Yeah, currently yes.
I was like, that's pretty damn accurate, actually.
That's pretty accurate. Currently, yes. Currently, yes. It's also full of contraband.
Oh yeah, he has a list of all the shit. Oh no, the notes definitely list his contraband, which may or may not be a good idea.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. So I've only got a handful of NPCs on here right now, but essentially y'all can imagine that this bar is full of people. A lot of people are like passed out at the tables. A lot of the tables are full. Essentially, y'all have had a really fun, lighthearted night full of people just absolutely getting wasted. To summarize, you all ended up coming to this bar because you wanted to find a place to eat that you felt safe, but also to kind of wind down before you go handling other things. Yeah. You had agreed that you would go see an elf that night. However, you spent the entire night here, partying and essentially buying out the bar for the night, giving 3 platinum to the people who owned this location. They actually returned a single platinum back to you.
Oh yeah.
In order to go ahead and say thank you, but you've overpaid for everything.
Oh yeah, and then me and Rose took Ragnar's money.
Yes, while he was out cold. Yeah, while he was out cold, you took it. But to summarize, as you all had all partied through the night and the sun was getting ready to rise, Ragnar eventually fell asleep purely from exhaustion. He had been up for almost 5 days straight. And had finally passed out. He's currently sitting in this back area here at the back table. Very much just relaxed. And I need to get Fran's image turned into a token. I'll get that done this week.
It's in the Discord right there.
Yeah, but for me to do it and upload it, Roll20 has been a bitch. It took me 2 days to upload this one map. I just got it uploaded.
Get the hammer.
So if anyone has a lovely alternative to Roll20, I'd be more than happy to hear about it. But essentially, you
there's one more multiverse.
I might have to try multiverse. But essentially, Ragnar's passed out. You took his money in order to, like, for what you guys described, it was
because I didn't trust him with it.
Yeah, you didn't trust him with it.
Sure.
However, I will say that he was groggy, he was out cold, he will wake up wondering where that's at. Now, what has happened now is, as you all were sitting around the table, Seraphina brought up the letter that Sam had from the little girl. And as you all were sitting there, and as you're all kind of relaxing around the table, with Garum also, because I'll say that Fran was here because you were sitting next to Garum.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Do they have a Dragonborn? Do they have like a free Dragonborn up in here?
Probably not.
Were creatures? We've got were creatures.
Make him a rat.
Make him a rat?
Yeah, make him a rat.
What about the dire wolves?
Nah, make him a rat because he's a snitch. He's a snitch. He needs to be a rat.
He's a rat.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fairly large rat, it seems.
Oh yeah, no, you dude is.
Rat.
That's a big ass rat.
Hey,
oh my
hey.
Oh no! Oh,
He's from
rat.
Jersey.
He's
Oh,
Jersey. Yeah.
Who's being a rat? Obviously, you, Jay. Tell us how the New York rats are.
The rats.
So there we go.
Hey, what you talking?
So.
Hey, forget about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, they got the Timbs on, the puffer jacket. They got the slice of pizza with them. Mm-hmm.
Y'all are a fucking mess. So essentially, y'all are just kind of vibing. Y'all are chilling. I'm actually going to get some pub music going for y'all real quick.
Oh shit.
Let me pop up in here. I gotta go back to the chat and then go slash play D&D.
No, not the Irish pub music.
But well, I like the Irish pub music.
Boots and cats and boots and cats. Mm-hmm. That's how it goes.
All right, so we got cozy tavern music and ambience added.
Beyonce.
And as you are all getting up and everything, and you go to read this note, you'll notice that the pub is pretty much full. There are people absolutely wasted. This is basically turned into a medieval block party. Because so many people started coming in hearing that they were getting free food because everything was paid for with 2 platinum.
Yep.
And Seraphina, you were extremely worried about it. You talked with Graham about, hey, you know, I don't feel good about this. And Graham was like, friends in low places is a good start. Okay, you can find these people, you can make them your friend, and they will not sell you out for anything. But as he said this, Sam then opens a letter, and it says, "Hello, Seraphina." And if I recall, Seraphina was freaking out just a little bit, you know, just a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not too much, you know, just a short shriek of God fucking damn it. So give me just a moment as I go ahead and pull up my notes so I can go ahead and read what that says. L'chaim. Google Docs, why you being a bitch?
We're just gonna make songs for the DM when he gets frustrated.
God fucking damn it.
Wait, I have to log into Roll20 solely so I can put my dumbass picture on screen.
Oh my god.
Hey, what's up, Fallen Thing? Thank you for joining in chat. And he says hi, Rose and Aaron and everyone.
There we go.
That's my menses right there.
Oh boy.
That's my menses.
Damn it, Demon. You know what? My giant mushroom head cannot see it on screen. But I am... Oh, here.
Hold on. Why is there a circle spinning on his head in my screen?
It's very fitting. It's very fitting.
Look at Demon's fucking picture.
You know the thing that makes it so much funnier? Do you want to know that what makes this so much funnier? Is I'm getting an emote commission based on that face.
Oh my god.
No.
I
mean, it's beautiful, but also I don't.
Oh my god.
I did not realize I needed this today.
Yeah.
I sure did.
So Rose, you remember Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
This is it's Piccolo with Baby Grinch's face.
I can see that.
It's great. It's fucking great. All right.
Yeah.
So
can you send me the link to your stream?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me do that real quick.
all right. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and read off this note.
I'll just post it in the companions.
What the fuck just happened?
And the green.
And the green.
God fucking damn it. There we go. Hello.
Oh, I love the little mushroom.
Thank you.
All right.
Mushroom dance.
Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean? It means you lived a life of sin.
All right. So, are we ready? Are we good?
Yeah, absolutely, DM. Sorry.
There's like 4 different distractions happen simultaneously. Like,
well, that's what happens when you go off the rails for even a second. Then we start going every which way.
sorry, I had this set up yesterday and it just went to shit. I'm sorry. All right. So as Sam opens the letter, Sam stops for a split second because in bold cursive handwriting it says, "Hello, Seraphina. I have sent a friend to see you and your party to safety. He may be a bit eccentric, but he can get you out of any sticky situation." And it's signed A, as in a capital A, friend. So you read that off.
Would I recognize the handwriting?
You do not. You've never seen this handwriting before.
Well, that's suspicious.
And as you look over the letter, the only thing that sticks out is that it does have a noble's seal on it. And it is, again, the letter A in this really nice, like, red, you know, like the red seal that the people put on the wax seal. That is the only thing about it that that seems to stick out. Other than that, this is really high quality like paper.
Hey, Garum.
Yep.
Do we know anyone named a friend?
I mean... And Garum kind of looks at you a bit confused. Have you been meeting people just kind of named, like, a guard or a doorman or a noble?
No, but... And she just kind of points to the A on the letter.
And he looks at it, he says, a friend, and it's a capital A. I don't fucking know.
You were supposed to know things.
Fran is just kind of laughing at the end of the table, like, you guys are a riot.
Garum slowly turns towards you. Well, then, do you know who the fuck it is?
Oh yeah, that's about me. But I wouldn't say I'm eccentric.
He almost jumps up and like I don't know if you guys know like where someone jumps up ready to punch somebody, just like.
Hey! Sit down. Sit down.
Just eccentric. That's a nice way of fucking putting it.
Yeah, I would say charming or nice.
So, who is this person?
A friend. It seems.
Well, do you even actually know them?
Me? No, but I know they're talking about me because I was told to look for you.
Why?
To protect you.
From, well, I mean, I know what, but like, from what? Is there something else that we don't know about coming for us? Or like, what is...
As they're talking, Sam's gonna kind of survey the tavern and see if there's like any side glances or like any suspicious looks coming our way.
You do not see anyone, but glancing your way. But Sam, if you could do me a favor and roll a perception check.
For sure.
So Fran's gonna like lean over to Seraphina and be like, let's just say you're not as hard to find as you think you are. That's why I'm here.
Did my disguise not work?
Oh, it did now, but it's kind of hard to miss very white hair and, you know, the whole... And he points to your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Some things are easier than others, but it's fine. I can draw away anyone's attention and keep them off of you.
Okay, so what did you roll, Sam?
That is a 15 plus my 4 is a 19.
More than enough. Sam, you see a older gentleman laid out on the floor across the room from you. He is essentially face up as he's laid with a few pints of mead next to him, and he seems to be dressed in familiar garb. As you look over, you recognize him as a whaler, someone who had worked on your ship, Tim Whaler Simmons, and he is wiped the fuck out. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but I have to do this now, otherwise I'm never gonna get it out of my head. We're whalers on the moon, we carry a harpoon, but there ain't no whales. we sing our tales and sing this whaling tune. Okay, you're good, go ahead.
And now that you've got that out of your system, I have to get something out of my system.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Tim, the Tool Man Whaler.
Tim Whaler Simmons, thank you. Tim was someone who had worked with you on the ship, and he was there when you were thrown off. You've known him to be a very timid and scared individual at times, but he's very up in his age, about 65, going on 70. And he is someone who has been on ships his entire life, but you remember locking eyes with him when you're being thrown off, and he looked worried. He looked terrified. And even tried to reach out for you, but was stopped by the crew as you were thrown off the ship. To find him here, it's not necessarily surprising because you heard that the ship was in the port, but you didn't expect to run into anyone this far into town.
Okay.
What would you like to do? He's currently laying unconscious on the floor.
I'm gonna turn over to the group and I'll be like, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to head over to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as you head over, Gragnar, you were essentially passed out sometime along the night, right about 2-3 hours ago. Okay. It's probably been about an hour since they took your bag. So I would say at about 4-hour mark, you have officially completed a short rest. And it takes a long rest to get rid of your level of exhaustion, because you're at 3 levels of exhaustion right now. Yeah. But you're at short. Again, he's been up for 4 or 5 days. I should have been giving him a level of exhaustion for each day.
Yeah.
I think you realize, like, afterwards, he's like, hold on, this homie has not slept in 5 days.
It was 3 days in, I realized you hadn't slept, so I gave you a level of exhaustion on the 3rd day.
Makes sense.
But you are groggily starting to wake up, and as you do, one of the barmaids who works here, she sees you waking up and quickly kind of walks over to you. Hello, sir?
What? Where are you?
You're still at the bar. I have something for you, a gift from the owner as a thank you for everything your group has done. And she holds out a bright yellow / it's kind of a brownish yellow potion to you. And she goes, this'll take the edge off. You seem extremely tired. And stamina potions, while exceedingly rare to come by, are something that my father has a small stash of. As, well, he runs this place. He said to give this to you so that you could, take the edge off.
Sure, give me it.
Okay, so she hands you a stamina potion. And stamina potions, when taken before a short rest, one can use a stamina potion to emulate a long rest. You fall unconscious, remaining in a deep slumber for at least 1d4 plus 1 hours. If taken after a short rest, your level of exhaustion is reduced by 1. Once used, you cannot benefit from such a potion again until you complete a long rest, and I'll send you that later. But just know you're now down to 2 levels of exhaustion if you drink that.
Of course I'm going to drink it, because I have to double check and see what 3 levels of exhaustion do off the top of my head.
It fucks you up, fam.
Oh shit, okay. So disadvantage on ability checks for level 1. Speed is halved at level 2. And then 3 disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, that sucks.
So I'm at speed halved.
Yep. And if you hadn't slept, you would have gone to 4th level. So please tell me what 4th level says.
Oh, 4th level?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I just exited out of it. God damn it. Hold on.
Because I want you to be highly aware of how close to fucked up you were.
It's fine. Hit point maximum's halved. I'm not that squishy.
Hit point maximum halved.
Yikes.
I'm not that squishy. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Chat wants to know, is the barmaid thick and or single?
She do be single, and she is plump, but she not thick. She's muscular. She's been working her entire life.
Could she lift me though?
Yeah.
No, she couldn't lift you. She's a human barmaid. She's probably about 18, 19. You most definitely could.
Heck yeah.
She's probably about 5'6", but she's about 17, 18.
Alright, so I'll drink down my potion. And be like, ooh, another empty bottle. And I'll go to put it in my bag and be
Ragnar, you've never had coffee before, but it tastes like extremely bitter yet sweet coffee. It is not a pleasant taste. It's like if you drink espresso black with a little bit of honey in it. And it's about 8 ounces of that.
And I down the entire bottle. Wow, that tastes like straight awful. Okay, I can put this empty bottle in my bag, though.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck's my bag?
As you look around, roll perception check for me real quick.
I'm gonna hand the bag to Garum.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Where's my
Where the fuck my detox in there?
I was gonna be like, is Gregnar gonna become like a coffee experimentalist now?
I got an 11.
Party's barista.
You got a what?
An 11.
Okay, so Gragnar, what did you roll?
Son of a bitch.
Oh no.
This disadvantage is killing me. Because that counts as an ability check, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 7. Ooh.
But you don't have the effect of 4 yet. You're just movement halved.
Yeah, but he also gets the effect of 2 and... What was it? 2 and 1.
Yeah, 2 and 1.
What? Stack.
Oh.
Those ability checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you look over real quick because you know that Seraphina and Sam were the ones trying to take it from you the longest. You catch a glimpse of Sam walking over to a gentleman, obviously not carrying it. You look over at Seraphina and you catch Seraphina like leaning on the table and looking at you like wide-eyed, like, hey! But Seraphina, you quickly toss the bag under the table to like Garum's legs and he goes, huh? And because he wasn't paying attention, he was glaring at Fran for.
Can I roll to see if I see any of this?
Yeah, roll a perception check. Roll a perception check and roll it with advantage because you're watching this angle. You're watching this angle as it happens. Gragnar, you do not see Seraphina do it.
That's a 23.
You hear Gragnar say, "Where's my bag?" And you look up at Seraphina knowing she took it, and you see her like drop and slightly kick the bag over on the floor. And as Garum is glaring at you, you see her go, and he looks down, and you follow his eyesight to it. You saw the whole damn thing happen, and Gragnar is staring at Seraphina like, "Where's my fucking bag, Seraphina? There was only 2 people who wanted my fucking bag."
I don't know.
So...
You're the one that fell asleep.
Yes, and you guys were the ones that apparently are supposed to watch me. I had it literally in my arms, and you and fucking Pegleg over there keep stealing it.
Look, I ain't got nothing.
Is that what this is on the floor? And Fran's gonna lean over and like pick it up. Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, give me that.
Oh, here you go. I just
Thank you.
saw it on the floor. Maybe you dropped it while you were sleeping.
Roll a persuasion on that.
Persuade. Oh, I got you. Bard, baby, let's go.
Oh, God.
I get a +9 to persuasion. I can't
Yeah.
fail this.
And
19.
19. Now roll a deception.
Oh, deception?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
What do you have?
Let's see. Oh, deception, I get a +6. That's fine. So that one's gonna be an 18.
So Gragnar, you sit there, you're contemplating. Do you know you wouldn't drop your bag, but like this person has actually been one of the few people who have just backed you on almost every decision you've made up to this point.
More like a navel.
Yeah, but they have backed you and enabled you, even helping you get contraband into the back of the back of your cart without a question. And you look at them, and they hand it to you, and you can tell that they're genuinely just looking you in the face. They're making eye contact. They're doing all the things you're supposed to do when you communicate well. And you go, You believe it is plausible you dropped your bag. It is not something you would normally have done because you're so used to keeping shit on you, but it is plausible that it got dropped and maybe kicked on the table when people were walking by.
I'll double down and
I
be like,
haven't slept in a couple of days, so I'll give you that one. However, I'm still going to speak my piece. If you guys really want some money, you could just ask me. You don't have to steal my bag every single time. I may have the most money out of the group, but I am still a kobold and part fucking dragon. So I like my shinies. Like, I'm not gonna be a little shit unless you actively steal from me.
And
I just don't want you to waste it on whatever it is.
I am a fully grown kobold. I know how to take care of myself. I'm not a fucking child.
And there is a random goblin who looks about half goblin, half halfling in the corner opposite of you guys, and you hear here, and his group goes, "Shut the fuck up and sit down. You're fucking 10 years old. You don't get to talk here."
So as Ragnar says that he's an adult and he can take care of himself, I'm gonna point to his burnt clothes and be like, "Well, I mean,
he's not in burnt clothes this time."
I was wearing rags, and I have bought new clothes. Well, you guys bought me that awful suit that I stuffed under the fucking
He's
bed.
actually he is not in the suit right now. He's in the leather chaps and clothing.
That's the goblin lady.
The goblin lady gave him. So he's in the leather chaps that allow for his tail to be out. He's in like a regular like popper shirt. So he's dressed fairly normally right now. He's no longer in the burnt clothes. He's no longer in that weird suit, which is still fire retardant. It was a little bit scuffed up, but it's still technically a functional clothing.
Oh, and I have my hat on. We can't
yes,
forget my hat.
You have your hat with the wig.
Yep, my fancy green toupee hat.
So that is the clothing he is wearing right now. So when you point to him and you're like, the clothing you have, you know, he rightfully defends himself.
Yeah. Oh, we should probably think of a new name for me.
And as you sit there, we're gonna jump over to Sam real quick. And if y'all want to like in chat discuss that or something, but we're gonna have Sam. You walk over to this guy who is completely out. Let's see. Let me pull up his notes. Samuel is completely out. I'm sorry. It's not Samuel. It's Tim Whaler. Tim is completely out. He is laid on the floor, wasted, bright red face. He's normally very pale and occasionally gets sunburnt. His receding hairline is more of a toilet bowl with like hair on the sides. And he is very much just completely wasted as you approach him. He doesn't move or stir. What do you do?
Okay. Is there a table by me with like water or like a beer or anything?
There is a table sitting there. You see that there's people at the table there, but the table behind you has like an empty glass of essentially mead. And then right next to that is a tall, half-drunk glass of what smells like scotch.
Okay. I'm gonna take the scotch. And is there anybody sitting by the glass, like babysitting it or anything?
No. It's been abandoned.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab it and I'm going to slowly like dribble it like on top of his face.
And as you do, he begins to sputter and almost scream. I'm drowning! I'm drowning! I'm thirsty! I'm sorry! I know I'm shit! And he like curls up like in a ball, and you can tell that he is he's thin. He's extremely thin, like thinner than he should be. As he curls up, and he like looks up at you as you finish pouring it, and he looks wide-eyed and scared. He looks at you, and he goes, Sam?
In the flesh, Tim. Looking a little worse for wear yourself.
You're alive! You're alive! And he, like, on his knees begins to, like, reach out for you and tries to grab the sides of you in order to almost, like, hug you like you would on your knees. Like,
I'm gonna, like, put my hand across his mouth and be like, shh, shh, shh. Like, shush him a little bit. Shh.
What are you...
And I'm gonna, like, take him over to, like, a booth.
Okay.
I'm gonna, like, help him to his feet.
All right. Give me just a second as I go ahead and... Oh, God. I'm trying my best to fucking... There we go. You take him and you set him down at the booth. And he kind of scoots into the seat here. You are sitting now where in which you can see out into the world. You can see the whole bar, but he is sitting there himself, and he again looks absolutely disheveled. He's got this kind of scruffy beard growing in, and normally he was clean shaved with a little bit of a goatee. Now it's just this scruffiness. You can tell that he grew the goatee out, but never cut his hair. He hasn't cut his hair in probably a few months. And he just looks at you, and he's wide-eyed. He's like, "Are you real?"
In the flesh, Tim. The years haven't been good to you, have they, my friend?
I left when we got in port. I ran. I don't want to be on the ship anymore.
Can't blame you for that.
When he threw...
However...
Yes?
What do you know, Tim? What all did you see? Who do you know is here now?
He bites his lip, and to the point that, like, it turns white. I need you to roll a persuasion check. He looks very scared.
See here, you said persuasion?
Yep.
Hold on, I also have a +9 in persuasion. Oh. Okay, 16 plus 9, that is 25.
More than enough. He looks at you, and he almost reaches out to, like, touch you and make sure you're real, but he stops himself. Again, he's shaking. He looks much like, despite being his age of 65, almost 70, he looks so much older than you remember him just a few years ago. He looks at you and goes, "The captain tried to take the ship legit, and technically he did, but it was at a cost. He took an inquisitor from the Kingdom United, an inquisitor, and he's trying to remember. He's sitting there. He's Inquisitor I. He took Inquisitor I onto the ship as a way to get him back to the Kingdom United, and I had this thing on the ship, and an item, and the men started getting sick, and the captain, as soon as we pulled into port, started rambling, holding up in the Inquisitor's book, saying that he was a traitor to the kingdom. He was planning to kill one of their kings. It all happened, and they took him away, and the men started getting sick.
Easy.
And the cat, he had us throw them over. We had us throw them overboard. All the sick men were just thrown overboard. And he started transporting from the kingdom. The kingdom rewarded him with a contract. He started transporting that pepper-like crap that they get. It tastes horrible.
Oh. So he's privateering for them now.
Yeah. But as soon as we came here, this all went to shit about 3-4 months ago. I had to get off the ship.
That's a good man, Tim. That's a good man.
What he did to your leg, and he looks at your leg. What he did to your leg.
Don't worry about that.
No.
I plan to thank him for this leg coming the next few weeks.
No. Don't go to the ship. Don't go to the ship. He's got... It ain't normal no more. That ship ain't normal no more. Something...
You mean beyond them making them sick?
He kept the item. Whatever it was, he kept it on the ship. And it does things. It makes the ship move on its own.
Ooh.
He don't need the crew no more. Everyone there is just hands for war. There were people who tried to step up after you were thrown out, Sam. They're all dead. Ain't nobody from the old crew left. They all dead. If they weren't thrown over, their heads were lopped off into the sea.
I didn't know you all felt that highly of me.
You and Snack was the best folks on the ship. Good, hard-working, and kind-hearted. He tortured you, Sam. He tortured you.
I'll tell you this, Tim. They won't die in vain. And what you were put through will not be put in vain.
Don't go back to the ship, Sam. It's like it's alive. It's like it's alive, Sam. And it's chosen its master.
Not if I have anything to do about it. And she's going to grab Tim's hand and be like, that tyranny is done. I cannot sit idly by and let this continue. He took my crew, but he took my ship.
I don't think it's your ship no more, Sam, and I don't mean no disrespects by that. I don't mean no disrespects by that. But
here's the thing I'm gonna ask you. And I'm not going to put you into this mess. You can wipe your hands of this going forward. Do you know when they're making birth again?
No, I don't. I stopped paying attention a long time ago. They're still in the port, and they'll be in the port for a week. But I don't know when they're gonna go back to land.
Do you know where they're still posting the port schedules?
Captain stays in his quarters. Port schedules are kept there. He gets to go wherever he wants with that contract. He don't have to let nobody know. He just show on up.
Okay. I want you to take care of yourself, Tim. And she's going to reach into her would have stole from Ragnar, and she's going to like I want you to get away from here. I want you to go as far inland as you possibly can. You've seen enough and you've dealt with enough.
Sam, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You're a good man, Tim, and you deserved better. This ain't gonna make up for much, but you can live out the rest of your days in peace.
And he looks at you, extremely worried. Bags under his eyes. Absolutely just heavy bags under his eyes. And he takes the platinum. You be safe now. You be real safe. Don't fight something that you can't win, alright?
Right about me, Tim. And then I'll get up and, like, kind of play, you know, the Ugh! Get off me, you drunken dog.
What? And he just kind of looks at you very confused.
I'll, like, wink at him.
And he...
I can just kind of walk away.
Okay. He kind of smiles at you weakly, and he sits there. He doesn't move from his corner. He puts his leg in his seat, as if he is just trying to make sure that he's hidden. He almost reminds you of a small child. And he, I put myself on the, oh, what the hell happened here? It's all blurry and shit. But he sits there and he's completely just kind of absorbed into himself. As you begin to walk forward, you hear the party talking. You can't quite make out what they're saying, but you begin to approach them. You hear Seraphina and Fran talking. You hear Seraphina say, "Right now I'm looking for my mother." And then you hear Fran loosely state, "I know a lot of things. What are you trying to find out?" And so as you start approaching them, you come into that conversation.
Oh, hi.
Welcome
Hey.
back.
What exactly are you getting educated about here?
Well, we
Children.
figured out a new name for me.
Oh yes,
Oh.
everyone. This is Callie.
Short for Calypso. Yeah.
Write that down because I'm 90% gonna forget.
I was like, it's dating in the Discord.
Well, okay, is that all?
There you go.
Well, I'm going
You
to
can put
write it
Calypso or whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and we will update that now. Change nickname. Seraphina /
Calypso.
All right.
Woo.
I'm trying to fucking get this. There we go. Save. Calypso. All right. So, as you approach, and you all begin talking about Calypso, let's see. Let's see.
All I can think of is fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, and when Barbossa like starts releasing Calypso.
I release you from your human bonds.
I fucking love those movies.
Fucking David Jones. Load cannons!
Load the cannon.
I don't think I've actually seen all of those movies. I
Oh.
think I've seen like the first. I think I've seen
Only
like half of
watch-
the first
You
one.
can
Only watch the first three. Those are the only three you need to care about.
Those are the only ones that matter.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Those are the
fair.
only ones I acknowledge.
The whole
But
thing.
also Tentacle Daddy.
Davy Jones is just great.
Oh yeah,
That-
no, he's purdy.
Oh, also,
great.
like, do y'all know about the story about the actor who played Davy Jones? How he like people couldn't look him in the face; they kept laughing because he had the dots on him and everything.
Yeah.
So at times people couldn't take him seriously, and he was like, it was purely. He was like, I hated every moment of being in that stupid fucking costume. But when it was done, he loved it. When it was done, he loved like seeing Davy Jones. But he was like, the actual process was just made him upset.
Awful.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's like
That sucks.
that character is one of the most like intimidating like villains.
Yeah, intimidate. That's what we'll go with.
I mean, and sexy, but also
Oh my god!
What
hold
is
on.
that?
That somebody's cooking. Bet you it's Lon.
Uh,
Uh,
no, that was
So-
Demon.
that was Demon. Oh, okay.
What?
Anyway.
All right. So.
Are you dying?
Demon.
Okay.
What?
Oh no.
I ran to take care of that.
You good, mate?
It's
You know-
okay. I'm
I'm
sure.
back.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say it's okay. Man will take over for him.
Oh my
We'll
god!
just hear.
All right, but
But
as you're all talking about this, Calypso, you've taken on a new name. Was there anything that y'all discussed that you find pertinent to bring up with Sam?
we found a lead to where my mother might be.
Oh,
I wrote it down. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh shit, where was it? Oh, we need to go back to Dira Kivan, where the kobolds were.
That seems like a terrible idea, considering we barely survived the last time we were there.
See, that's the thing. Remember how that one kobold got turned into a dragon born?
Mm,
That was probably my mom's doing.
Did you just put that together? I thought it was kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, I just didn't think to bring it up.
You didn't Why?
No, I don't know. I thought like you guys would like put 2 and 2 together. I just never thought to bring it up. But
Wait a minute. Remember, I've only been part of the party for a little bit of time.
Oh, right.
You were there for that one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you were there for
I
that
was
situation.
there for the dragon. I didn't know that would have been.
She was?
Yeah, she was underground.
Yeah,
she met y'all underground.
That was literally our first session.
I don't remember. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, it might be your mom, but who says it couldn't be somebody else who got the information from your mom? Also, I'm pretty sure Dave Nar is not going to be too happy about getting shot with a Fester bolt. So,
Oh, fuck Dave Nar.
Well, she did give me this letter saying that she was in Derekavan.
how do we know that's not forged and like we're not walking into a trap, considering they already tried
Excuse
to kill
me.
us? Or at least me.
Garum looks. Excuse me. That was a note I received directly from her.
Was it?
Yes, I gave it to her myself. And he leans across the table. Are you trying to say that I would do that?
I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying we can't exactly. We don't have a lot of things we can trust right now. I've almost died like 4 times in the past like week.
Oh, I trust him.
Yeah. I mean, I've my entire life. I have reason not to trust him.
And as you all are having this discussion, Brian.
Yes.
Roll a perception check for me.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. Hang on.
Instant sus.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
18.
That's more than enough. As you all are discussing this, you notice 2 gentlemen walk into the bar, and as the door swings open, you see what look like knights in silver and blue armor step into the bar.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Fran, Serafina, you 2 would recognize these as foot guard for the Kingdom United. They essentially travel from place to place, essentially doing checkups, and they will stop at inns. Gragnar, you recognize the gentleman at the front as the one that was watching your party when you came into town, the guy who was kind of gruff in the blue armor. And Snack was also saw this man. This was the man who spat at Snack's foot when Snack was leaving town. And that's player information, but that lets you gives you a bit of information on him. And ever so slightly, because you rolled so high on that, Fran, you see what appears to be a Goliath individual in robes, almost like holy robes of Bahamut.
Oh, it's
outside
fucking...
outside the building, and he looks, and he appears to not be looking directly at anyone, but he appears to be staring at Serafina.
Is it Gallum? One that we met at the...
You did not see him, so you're not sure. Fran hasn't yet brought this up, that he's seen this happening.
So Fran's gonna lean over to Serafina, like, kind of past. Oh, what's his name? The guy who doesn't like. The guy who doesn't like me.
Garum.
Yeah.
Nah, his name's Jerome.
So I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna stand in front of Serafina, kind of blocking their view, and I'm gonna look down at her, kind of like from far away it would seem like I'm flirting with her or trying to just hit on her.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, what are you doing?
Shh, the Kingdom United are here. If somebody is looking, shush. Stay calm. Act like we're gonna go dance.
Okay.
Just follow me.
Vera.
And so he holds out his hand.
He takes it.
And he's gonna walk her to. Do you know where that section of the green carpet is kind of like just turning to the left?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna walk her there to the center, and he's going to start singing and dancing so that all of these drunk people can create a crowd to start singing and dancing around.
Roll a performance check, Seraphina. Roll a performance check.
Okay, I was gonna say she's gonna start doing the same thing.
A +6. Let's go.
Right, what is that? Under charisma
20.
performance? Okay.
Non-nat 20.
Non-nat 20. Okay.
Yep. I got a fucking 9.
Okay, so non-nat 20 minus 9, that's going to be 11. But
Okay.
it is good enough. People are in high spirits. People here have really been enjoying themselves, and it is all thanks to your party that they have been able to. So people see you dancing and things like that. And there is a bit of music going on from a guy in the corner who's been humming and singing to himself most of the night. But as you start singing, Fran, a sailor's tune. Knowing this is a port city,
Okay.
you start singing a simple sailor's tune, one that is well known by even children. Okay? And the town starts getting in on it. The people inside start getting in on it. There's a couple more people outside the back door that come in, and they're like, oh, yeah. And people start dancing. You see Tim in the corner kind of smirk a bit. But he still stays close to himself. And then he sees the guards coming up. And he pulls into himself a bit. Everyone else, at this time, you now see what is essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards come in. And everyone is singing and dancing. And one of the guards steps up personally to everyone, and he starts looking around. And he can't quite see Seraphina. He rolled piss poor first perception, despite Seraphina being in a literal group. And he walks up and he yells out, "Hey, everybody!" And he takes his sword out and he sticks it in the ground, making a denizen like yelp. And with that, the music kind of stops. Give me just a second. I'm going to actually go ahead and go into our chat so I can go ahead and stop the music. The music stops. And everyone kind of turns around. The barmaid who gave Gragnar the drink quickly goes into the back area.
Ron is gonna move Seraphina behind him because he's much taller than her, so he's just gonna like push her behind him so that they're out of view. Huh? Yeah.
And as
maybe I'm an elf.
as you're doing that, you see that the Goliath individual steps in, and the gentleman at the front says, "A known terrorist has found purchase here, and we, soldiers of the Kingdom United, are obligated to locate them and extradite them immediately. Now, we have a wonderful cleric of Bahamut and high priest retired, who stated that he had seen this young lady here walking into the bar. As a weary citizen himself, one from her hometown, he has voiced to us the worries of his own people. So, Seraphina, where are you? Come forward and we might not have to tear this place asunder." And as he says that, because of everything you've done so far at this bar, a mug flies at him. Full of mead, slapping him directly in the face, and you see a large human man. "Hey, fuck off, mate! Kingdom United ain't got no power here. This is a tavern! Everyone's friendly! And on top of that, this is a port city, mate. A trade city. We don't
what he said. Fuck the knights.
Are you trying to say that without being noticed?
No.
So he looks up, he hears one guy, he looks at one guy and he looks over and he locks eyes with Gragnar, who's just going, fuck the knights. And you hear everyone cheer. Everyone cheers with that. Gragnar, roll a charisma roll for me.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
With advantage.
Yes, so it's a straight roll.
Hang on. Can I like boast him?
Yeah, how do you boast him up? How do you boast him up?
Yeah, you have no power here. You have no right to be here. We're just good folk trying to have a good time, and you've come in and you've ruined it.
So
get out of here,
Ragnar. Roll a straight roll because I'm not going to give you double advantage, but add an extra 3 to your roll on top of what you have to add anyway.
That is a 24.
24. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Chime into this. How are you going to chime into this, Sam?
It's like, yeah, what they said. Get out of here, you bunch of twats.
How very New Yorker of you. So you
Knights. Fuck the
and everyone starts cheering. Everyone starts cheering. Fuck the knights. Fuck the knights. Fuck the knights. And this knight having someone's drank fucking mead on his armor, his pristine, clean armor.
Oh.
He takes a deep breath and he holds up his hand and you see a ring sparkle.
No.
And as it sparkles, anyone who is technically level 0 faints.
We ain't level 0.
NPCs.
Oh.
Wait, can I okay, hold on. Wait. I have counterspell. Can I sleight of hand that?
Yes, you can. You can sleight of hand counter stuff. You see him hold up his ring and you recognize it as a magical item. You're not quite sure what he's going to do, but you go ahead and you cast counterspell. How does that function? Go ahead and explain to me how counterspell functions.
Like from the actual description of it, or
yep,
how
the actual description, description. Because believe it or not, no one in this group ever in a campaign has ever cast counterspell.
Really?
Yeah, we have the means to get it. I think me and Serafina just got the means.
No,
to get
I mean, in my entire time as DMing, no one has used counterspell.
Oh,
that's because people only want to use Fireball.
Nah.
Anyway.
I was going to get counterspell, but I was like, Serafina will probably get it.
Use counterspell so much, you're gonna hate me.
That's fine. It's a spell slot.
Okay, so counterspell. You attempt to interrupt a creature. Okay, it's also an instantaneous spell, so I can use it anytime.
Okay.
As a reaction, pretty much.
Okay.
You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting spell of level... If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's a casting spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the creature's spell fails and has no effect.
So you need to be a DC of 15 then. He's casting essentially sleep at 5th level.
Okay.
Now with it being a magical item, most of you, excluding Ragnar, will know that he's essentially using a ring of spell storage, meaning that it's not his DC, it's whoever put the spell into the ring.
So, okay, so it's DC. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, so it's 15. You have to beat a 15 to fight it.
Okay, so how do I roll?
Yes, you roll you roll so on your character you should have like whenever you go to cast a spell
DC, right?
Yeah, your spell DC. You're gonna roll and add your spell DC.
Okay.
Hey, Aaron.
Yes.
20 on that.
Oh shit.
So my DC is 12 and I rolled an 8.
Oh wait, that's not. Is it? Is
add the DC plus the roll, right?
it should be a number modifier. Yeah, spell attack. You're gonna roll your add your spell attack.
Oh, okay. It's 12 then.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. What were you gonna say, Fran?
Check your Discord. I want to do this.
Okay. Did you direct message me?
I did direct message you. If you can't do that, I can send it through Telegram.
No, that's fine. It's just that this thing's really slow. My computer's really slow because I'm doing a bunch of stuff right now.
Just don't say it out loud. I just want to do this because it'd be funny.
Question though, do we have any bottles on the table? Preferably ones with alcohol in them.
Oh, damn it.
To ask this, but since everyone's like being all just like, yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
I get it there.
No, you don't get an advantage because it's a magic cast.
Okay.
And I'm using my monocle.
Okay. All right. So when you do that, let's say so they have to do a save. Okay. So I can give me just a second as I go ahead and do that. That is a failure. So he holds up his ring, and you go to try to cancel that, and it fails. You see everyone faint. The cheering and jarring at the time, they all faint. The barmaid, you can hear the barmaid in the back room faint. You can hear everyone in the room fall out. And there's a handful of people who are still awake, but they look extremely drowsy, almost like they're dizzy, and it's the sleep spell, essentially. But as he does this, he goes to smile, and then all of a sudden there's a grimace on his face. Roll your damage real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
16?
He suddenly, you see him backing up. He's holding his head as he had his ring up, and the other soldiers step up like, what's going on? What's happening, sir? And he goes, there's a spellcaster here. And he just kind of backs up a bit. Anyone still standing? Take them for the kingdom. And he backs up for a second. He ends up leaning on the wall. He looks extremely dizzy and just unable to focus. And there's a bit of blood that trickles from his nose from this. And so I need each of y'all.
You too.
I need y'all to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, this bar is made mostly of wood, isn't it?
Yes, it is a poor man's bar.
Yeah,
you are very right.
We gave them a bunch of platinum because there's probably going to be some collateral.
He did talk about retirement because y'all gave him 2 platinum.
They did.
They were going on vacation, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm. It might be a permanent vacation.
Oh, no. Oh, Tim.
Poor Tim. I got a 13.
I also got a 13.
Oh shit, 20s.
Okay.
Oh
So 20 or above. No one?
Wait, what?
So I'm gonna ask what your numbers are. Okay. 19 to 14?
Me. I got a 15.
Oh, thank fuck.
I'm sorry, I wasn't sure what you were talking about earlier. I rolled a nat 20, so 23 with my initiative.
Wow, Rose.
Oh, Rose.
All right.
Well, it don't matter yet.
All right. And then we had 2 13s, right?
Yes, me and Gregnar.
Calypso / Greg. All right, so then literally only the 2 big boy knights go before anyone, and they go after Sam. So everyone else, you go before the other knights. So I'm just gonna wrap them up as one group. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are Garum and Vieta gonna help us?
Yes, they are there. I'm rolling for them now.
Thank fuck.
Garum also got a 13.
Let's go.
And we got a 16 from Viera. All right, so Actually, Vera has a -1 to their initiative, so they're matching with Fran. All right, so Sam, at the top of the round, what do you choose to do? There are people unconscious on the floor. And there's a small group of people that is around Fran and Calypso.
And the knights are approaching, correct?
Yes, they are all approaching. They have essentially entered the bar. They're in that entryway, if you can see on my screen.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up off the table. I'm gonna take the nearest shot next to me and shoot it.
All right.
Kind of like, well, not exactly how I wanted to spend my evening, and I'm gonna take out my cutlass.
All right, so you equip your cutlass. Is there anything else you're going to do?
I am also going to cast Darkness, which is useful within 60 feet, and that is a cantrip.
You're a sorcerer too?
Well, it comes with the territory of tieflings.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you were a tiefling.
So
I didn't even know.
all you tall people look the same.
Pretty much.
So as you do that, you said that you cast darkness. So within a 60-foot area, which is pretty much this whole fucking room,
oh shit!
everything goes black. Does anyone have the ability to see through magical darkness?
I think I do, but it's basically shit. Hold on.
I'm checking right now. Give me 1 second.
I don't. I have dark vision. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's what I.
Dark vision should have been good enough, right?
Nope. This is
Magical darkness.
This is advanced darkness.
Oh my god!
Sorry, folks.
It goes pitch black and everyone kind of groans, and you just hear Sam. Sorry, folks.
I cannot. I can only see through regular darkness.
So, Fran, your monocle gives you the ability to see through magical darkness.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm good then.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
Before I end my turn, I would like to use one of my bonus actions to dash toward the nearest knight.
Okay, so you're going to dash towards the nearest knight. I'm going to need you to do a free action for me, which means it won't cost anything. But I need you to roll a wisdom check. Because essentially what you're doing is you're bum rushing someone from the last known location they were at. And there's a good chance you could run into them. Or do you have the ability to see in the magical darkness?
I should. Hold on.
If you do...
Let me double check that real quick.
Yeah, if you have the ability to see in magical darkness, then you don't have to worry about that wisdom check.
Ooh, I do.
Okay, so you rush up on him, and he's looking around. You can tell he hears something. Again, these are trained soldiers, so he's looking in your general direction because he heard some scuffle coming his way. Next is going to be Knights 1 and 2. Knight 1 is the gentleman who was talking, first time covered in beer. He's going to hold up his other hand, and he's going to try to cast Dispel Magic. What level was this darkness you cast?
It was let me see here. It was second level.
Second level. So it is automatically dispelled because it is third level or less. He holds up his ring. You see a glint of bright light for a split second, and the darkness recedes. And the second knight looks you in the eye and goes, "Oh!" Because he didn't know you were there.
Hey there, handsome.
And he's going to immediately go ahead and try to slash at you because you ran up on him and scared.
Can I make a reaction?
You have a reaction, but he needs to try to hit you first. He's got to roll to try to hit first before there can be a reaction to that. Okay?
Gotcha.
Let this resolve. That is a 9 plus 3, so that's going to be a 12. Does that hit?
That does not.
So he freaks out, he swings once, and he's going to try to swing one more time, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. And then I can make my reaction now, right?
Yes, go ahead. You can make your reaction after he tries to hit, because again, he's going to swing, and he's going to swing again. So he's just quickly, he's swiping his blade more than he's swinging it, honestly. You scared the shit out of a grown man. So that's going to be 15 plus 3. Does that hit?
15 plus 3?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said a 13.
Well, he had a 12 beforehand.
And a second attack.
Yeah, he has a second attack. He has 2 attacks per round.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yes, the second one does hit.
Okay. So he goes...
Question.
Yes.
Is that opening at the end of the green carpet on the left, is that open to outside?
Yes, that is the back door.
My original plan was to start a crowd and then like have us slip out through the back door.
I was really gonna ask on my turn, are we fighting or are we dipping? Because I have options for both.
So you take
because we fought fucking ass kicked.
You take 6 damage from his sword slash.
Because I can leave currently. But yeah,
y'all can figure that out. And you said you wanted to use a reaction to getting hit?
Yes, please.
Okay, what is your reaction to getting hit?
Okay, so he hits me. Where does he hit me?
He slashes you straight across your chest, starting from like your collarbone through your chest.
You bastard. And then I'm going to like duck down and like immediately try to like cut his shin.
That would be an action. That's not a reaction.
Oh, that wouldn't be a reaction? Okay, never mind. So I'm just going to scream, you bastard.
Yeah.
Good reaction.
Can I see who the robed Goliath is yet? Or
yes, the robed Goliath that walks. No, it was dispelled. It was dispelled.
Oh, okay.
That was the turn for the first night. You do see that same Goliath you talked to that talked about help.
Oh, yeah, nah, we gotta kill him.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
And he's looking at you. He's looking at you, and let's see. He's gonna go.
No, I'm just
looking. I just look disappointed.
He's still looking in that direction as if he can see right through you, friend.
I just look at him.
Oh, he is blind. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I'm looking back at him just disappointed, even though I know he can't see me.
Like,
be ashamed if somebody murdered him. That's crazy.
As you lock eyes as you look in his direction, he looks towards you, Seraphina, and I will say this is his free action. He's saying, "In the name of the king, you shall be brought in."
I should have known. I shouldn't have trusted you.
I knew we should have murdered him.
And as that happens, okay, it's going to be Fran and Vieira. Fran, you can go first.
Okay.
I just had a really bad thing.
So, Aaron, I messaged you on Telegram. By the way, I'm going to use hypnotic pattern on the group that's in the back there. A 30-foot cube within range, and my range is 120 feet.
God damn.
All right.
That's a big
so,
range.
how does that work? Do they have to make a save?
So it says, I create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it makes any damage or if it takes any damage or if somebody else uses an action to shake the creature out of this stupor.
All right, so you would essentially be, let's see, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can place it directly in front of the guards and the guards.
No, not 20, 120 feet.
Oh, wow. So yeah, you can drop that. You can drop that right in front of them. Let me see if I can find something to represent that.
I want to get that cluster in the back.
Okay, so you drop something there. Let's see. I'm gonna click this. Objects and tokens. We're gonna draw a circle.
It only lasts for a second.
Yeah.
But they do have to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, so it's right here where the red shows. It drops there, and they need to make a wisdom save. So let's go ahead and
all of them.
All of them.
We also need to.
Nope, just them.
Okay.
Because it's a cube where I put it, and I put it right in the center of them.
And what is their save for it?
The wisdom save would be. They have to beat my spell DC of 14.
Okay. So one of them goes extremely slackjaw, almost like cartoonishly. Oh. And the one of them just barely meets it at 14. He's like, and he looks at it, he waves it away. He's like, what the fuck? And then the other two rolled an 18 and 20, and they just look at it, and they immediately lock eyes with you as you pointed and caused it to appear before you.
I didn't point.
You didn't point?
Nope.
Doesn't that spell have a components to it? Like,
let me see. The component is I can say or I can motion.
Okay, so do you speak so it's say or motion, or is it both?
It's either or.
Either or. Okay. Do you speak or do you point?
I'll just speak it, but I don't have to yell it. I can literally just whisper.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, that's fine. So you whisper hypnotic pattern, and it appears for a split second, and they go, "What the fuck?"
The one who went slackjaw, I use message to tell them, take a nap, lay down.
And he sits there, and he goes, oh.
Yeah, I am tired.
So it's
I am pretty sleepy.
You're too hard on yourself, Frank.
Yeah, it's the guy with the blue top. He's the one that's like slack-jawed, and he kind of stumbles. He stumbles a bit, and he too falls against the wall, like stumbling, like. And then Viera is going to go ahead, and she's going to hand you something in your hand.
Oh, I do get a bonus action.
Oh, you do get a bonus action? Go ahead. What do you do with your bonus action? What do you do with your bad self?
I use my cantrip again.
You what?
What?
I get to use that cantrip again. The same one from before.
Oh, God.
It's a cantrip.
Okay, who are you using it on?
I'm gonna use it on the guy who's staring daggers at Seraphina.
Oh, the priest. So, okay. So, what does that save? What does that save?
The bitch.
What's the DC for that?
I sent it to you. Give me 1 second to pull it.
Wait, doesn't he have to see it?
No, this is different.
No, this is different. It's a different one that I used earlier on the other guy. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC has to beat? Still 14? Okay. So
let me double check that, because I think it's supposed to be higher, but I'm not entirely sure. Hang on.
Why do I feel like...
As you do that, he fails. He critically fails.
Oh, fuck it. Let me roll my damage. How critically are we talking?
We're talking...
I could double that damage.
He rolled a 1.
Oh, so do I get to double that damage?
You get to double that damage because he critically failed that save.
Yikes.
Cool, so that's 6d6 of damage then?
Yes, 6d6 of psychic damage.
Holy shit.
God damn. Yo. Scramble.
21 psychic damage.
Yo.
As he stands there staring through you at Seraphina, he hears a small whisper from you, and it's almost as if he focuses on you for a split second, and then all of a sudden, you see him holding his head, and he lets out a gurgled cry as blood trickles from his lips and from his nose and his ears. And he falls to his knees prone. And you see him start vomiting. Not blood, but just whatever he had eaten before. And he starts vomiting profusely as he is just...
What did you do?
He is dazed and eventually falls unconscious on the floor. And the knights that were standing beside him all look the same direction he's looking. They follow his line of sight to you. And they all look extremely worried.
Smile and just kind of wave.
Hold on. Can I request that we take a break? I have somebody calling me real quick.
Yeah, we can take a short break. So as he hits the ground, we go to commercial break, and we'll be right back with our sponsor for today's show.
Okay, commercial. Let's go.
Do you suffer from crippling migraines and diarrhea?
I'm gonna go to my be right back screen.
Have you ever had a situation where in which a stranger looked you in the eye and caused you to absolutely shit yourself? Well, if you get with us and call us at 1-800-MAGICAL-BULLSHIT, we can defend you in the court of law. With our record.
As the type of bard that I am, I get dissonant whispers as a cantrip.
Oh my god.
And dissonant whispers is nuts.
Yeah,
it's
I can
normally
see
just
that.
action, and it's fucking nuts.
You rambled that man.
I did scramble him.
It'd be scrambled.
And not in the sexy way.
Him be scrambled.
Oh yeah, no, he's out.
I have like a really bad feeling about one specific thing in this fight, but I can't say anything because it's not my turn. Also, it's Gragnar, so he's probably not going to say anything just because of who it is.
Also, why go for my tits, sir? Why slash my tits?
He slashed down and then he slashed up. So he slashed it down and you missed, and he slashed up from like your waist up past your collarbone.
So he did like a Zorro zigzag kind of thing.
Oh, that might look kind of cool.
I was like, except instead of like ripping off your clothes, he just cut your titties.
Congratulations, you have discovered the rare third boob.
Aaron, are we still ending this at 10, by the way? I was just double checking. Because I have work tomorrow.
Yes, we can end at about 10:30. How's that sound? Because we ended up being a little bit slow to start today.
I can do 10.
Okay, then we will try to wrap it up by 10. Which should be plenty of time for this combat to finish, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll ask my stuff whenever it's my turn.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have plans for combat and I have plans for just running.
Also, so my audio knocked out when you said like for the king. Was that old boy that said that?
That was the Goliath, the follower of Bahamut, as he claims to be. So you can presume he's talking about the king of Ashengard.
Disgusting.
Alazar Sesley.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
somebody spit on him.
Yeah, you can assume he's talking about the king of Ashengard, uncle to Seraphina or Calypso.
Gross. Nah, we gotta spit on him.
Why does he sell us out after we bought his wares? Disgusting.
Well, look at it this way. He's dead, now no one has his shop. That means it's up for grabs. Yeah!
Fuck your capitalism.
Fuck you and your capitalism. I'm stealing.
Fuck you and capitalism, you bitch off.
Hold on. I should look at this new. I have to look at this new spell I got to see how it fucking works. I fucking forgot.
Oh, you got a new one?
Yeah, I got 2 new spells.
Ooh, shit. Fuck 'em up, Ragnar. So sassy.
So sassy.
Oh my god.
Oh my my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And the rats from Jersey.
Down. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this picture here.
As the rain goes down and wakes my dreams down. This break was brought to you by Hilary Duff.
I forgot Hilary Duff existed.
Excuse me?
I got the ADHD. I forget people all the time.
You can't. Lizzie McGuire? Cadet Kelly? Are you? Speaking of Disney Channel originals, you know what I watched the other day?
What?
What'd you watch?
Fun.
Oh wow!
my
You
God.
said I was just
Boom,
literally
boom,
that was the
boom.
first movie that popped into my head. I was like, Xenon.
Supernova girl.
I haven't seen that movie in fucking forever.
Oh.
Jesus.
They're like broke down major.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my god. It's as great and as terrible as you would imagine it was.
Damn. F.
Like,
It'd be like that. They don't think it'd be like it is. They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do.
But it do. She do.
Mm-hmm. A shooby dooby doo.
Where are you? Got some work to do now.
Oh, and then we got the fucking I don't care what anybody says. The best opening. The best opening for Scooby Doo has to be What's New Scooby Doo, without a doubt.
What's New Scooby Doo?
Coming after you. Solve that mystery.
Glad I'm on BRB. This will get muted.
Oh, I'm not. I'm straight still on YouTube. They staring at a map with nothing happening and a bunch of shit talk.
It's prime
That's
content.
character. Prime content.
Not at all,
Exactly.
What's new, Scooby-Doo? Coming after you. Gotta solve that mystery.
Nah, we definitely gotta go rob that guy now. Without a doubt. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, we gotta go rob him.
What's he gonna sell? Nothing. You know what?
He's dead. You can't sell things if you're dead.
No.
We gotta go rob him now. I might go straight there.
You don't even fight. You just see him drop dead. You're like, well.
I'm gonna ask, are we fighting or leaving? And then we can just be like, yeah, we'll meet back up at the room.
Well,
however, I might make
the tits. So it might be nice if he throws a little bit of hands.
Mm-hmm.
Might be nice if
we'll
he
see.
just a little bit of hands.
We'll see. I have a couple of things.
Just a little bit of hands.
Wait. How many sorcery points do I have right now? I might be able to do something.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
What happened?
So we just been waiting on you. We sang Scooby-Doo. Okay. We sang the original Scooby-Doo and What's New Scooby-Doo. And
we talked about Disney Channel originals.
All right. So Fran.
Yeah.
Fran, are you back as well?
Anytime I hear the name Fran, I think of the nanny.
Oh goodness.
I'm back, and it's not Fran, it's Fran.
Fran, I'm sorry. Fran.
Aaron's been saying Fran.
I'm sorry.
Next time somebody calls you that, you just have to
Just
be
like
"Oh,
your
Mr.
father,
Sheffield."
Freddy. Just like your
Mr.
father, Freddy.
Sheffield.
Oh my god.
I remember that show. I used to watch the fuck out of that.
That's such a good
3 in the
show.
morning when I was supposed to be asleep.
That's such a good show.
Just
Fran,
like your father.
Fran's undisclosed mother. You're just like your father.
Just like your father.
Oh, Fran.
He's like, I would hope so.
Have you've done all your actions this turn, correct?
Correct. I used a bonus action and I used an action.
All right. What you had messaged me about, is that a bonus action or what is that?
That would be a, let me see, that's a cantrip, so technically that's a bonus action.
Is it? I thought some cantrips are actions.
Nope.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Okay. So at that point, okay, we can't do that right now just because you've already used your action and bonus action. But you prep it, let's say. Next is Viera. Viera hands Ragnar something. That is her bonus action. She hands you something, and it is essentially it's another stamina potion.
Ooh.
And she puts her finger to her mouth. And you notice Viera disappears.
I can do that too.
Yeah. And Viera reappears right behind that second guard.
Well, sounds like we're fighting.
And they're going to use a sneak attack. To stab him under the arm, in his armpit, in his armor.
Ooh. Let's go.
So we're going to roll that. That's going to be 15. That hits. She essentially appears behind him, and he's again, this is the same guy that got spooked by Sam. So she is going to go ahead and use a sneak attack under his arm. That's going to be that's a lot of sixes. That's 12, 13, 14. That's going to be 15 damage to him, and you see him tense up as she goes in, and you can see her twist the blade under his pit, and Sam, you hear her whisper into his ear, "This is for Vaughn," and she rips it out as he falls, holding himself to his knees. He is out cold.
Nice.
Kick him.
And the other guards are all jump. They all jump because they didn't see her. She was so far in the back they didn't notice her. And suddenly she just reappears and stabs what is essentially their second in command. And she has Sam, you're close enough. You see a black obsidian dagger in her hand.
Ooh.
It is something you guys haven't seen on her before. Because she usually
Snack has.
Yeah, Snack actually has seen that. Snack did see the black obsidian dagger.
She threatened her with it.
Yeah, and she turns around and she
part of her dream.
No. Well, yeah, actually, but essentially,
No, she got her to sit still. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Viera then. She's used her movement and everything, but she turns around and locks eyes with the guy directly behind her, and he just sees the blood dripping from her dagger. And he's going to take a reactionary just couple steps back, but that gives Viera an opportunity to attack, because, again, he's scared. 20. And that's a 2. So as he goes to take a step back, she goes to slice at him, and he basically and takes like 5 steps real quick. Yeah, he's like, oh, and just barely misses, and the blood kind of splatters into his face off the tip of her blade. Next is going to be Calypso, Gragnar, and Karam all at once. So, Calypso and Gragnar, decide what you want to do.
So I'm assuming we're fighting and not running.
I mean, y'all are kind of winning. Not gonna fucking lie.
Okay.
I'm just asking because, like, at the end of the day, there's still guards. Like, I personally don't give a fuck. Like, but you know,
I mean, I don't either. But
we were trying to keep like a low profile. I just thought I'd like put it out there and ask because I'm pretty sure my idea is gonna kill.
Serafina is gonna run up next to Viera, but like I guess one tile across, so she doesn't get the attack of opportunity from that one guard.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is your movement?
I think it's 30.
Okay, so you're able to get here.
Okay, let's see. And then I would like to cast Rhymes Binding Ice.
All right, how does that work?
A burst of cold energy emanates from me in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 cold damage and is hindered by ice formations for 1 minute, or until another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice. A creature hindered by ice has its speed reduced to 0. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't hindered.
Also, how many guards are there left?
So let's do this. There is one guard, the guard in blue.
He's all poo-brained.
Yeah, he's poo-brained. The priest is completely knocked out cold.
Yeah.
This guy,
he also kind of poo-brained.
Yeah, the guard at the front is incapacitated as well as he was.
Oh, okay. I thought he was
So we have essentially 3 guys who are out. 1, 2, 3, 4 who are still active. They came here with a squad rather than a full crew, and obviously
so 4 total. That's all I needed to know.
All right. So you cast that spell, and is there a save or is it a instantaneous?
It is instantaneous.
Nice.
I think. Well, it says on a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 cold, but I don't know what that save is.
So that would be your spell DC. So when you look at your stats, you'll see where it has like that number. I think you said it was 12 or 13.
12, yeah.
Okay. So and it's in a cone. So one guy passes, but he's cold. You can see the wind go through him. The first guy, he passes with it at a 14. The other guy fails with an 8, so he is completely affected. And the last gets a 13, matches you, and he's saved. So it's got 2 half damage and 1 whole. So roll your damage for me.
Okay. Let's see. 6.
All right, so 6 damage in total.
I'm getting shit rolls today, yes.
Okay. So you see the other 2 take 3 damage, and then the one guy who takes the full 6, and he's frozen in place, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you see the ice move up his legs as he sits there, and he's like, ah! You can see the frostbite begin to develop on his fingertips as he holds his mace in hand.
He's about to get bitched. Oh my god.
All right, Gragnar, it's you.
So I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level, so I get 4 attacks instead of 3. I'm also going to activate Mantle of Flame, so I hop up on the table and light myself on fire.
Oh no.
So he hops up on the table. He gets to the very edge of the table. He hops up top.
But what about all the unconscious people who are going to burn up in the fire?
Yeah.
It's not Fireball, it's Scorching Ray. It's like
He picks a target.
It's the upgrade of Firebolts. It's the upgrade of
He
Firebolts.
picks a target and strikes them with it.
2.
So long as nobody catches on fire. Fine, right?
Alright, cool. Let me double check. What is my spell attack? Oh my god, that is higher than I thought it was. So we got.
They're not unionized. It's fine.
Yeah, but they are people. Ah, who am I kidding? I
13.
can't
So we
stop you guys.
got 13, 21, 13, 21, 14, and 19.
Okay, so 1 misses, the 13 misses, but the rest all hit.
Damn it. Okay, cool. That's all I need.
So who are you hitting and who are you missing?
Obviously we're hitting the guy that's frozen. Can I get advantage on that because he's frozen? He can't dodge.
I'll allow it. I'll allow advantage. So you get an extra roll.
I rolled worse. Let's go. Okay.
Oh my god.
The other 3. Roll your damage because you hit them. Jesus.
Yeah, that's 66 altogether. So that's
Dice tower?
yeah, my dice tower.
Loud.
It's made of cardboard. Okay, so we have 6 damage. That's including Mantle of Flame. It's 3 fire and an additional 3 fire because of Mantle of Flame. We have 13 damage. That's 10 fire damage plus an additional 3 damage for Mantle of Flame. And then we have 14 points of fire damage.
Good lord.
So y'all watch as Gragnar literally lights himself aflame, jumps up on the table, and screams like, and just 4 bolts of fire fly from his hand. 1 of which misses as one of the guard, the main guard himself. He ducks to the floor and it hits the wall, just scorching. You see a dark black spot. The other 3 all sit there as they turn around and you see the scorching flame fly in and strike them in the chest. And they just strictly combust for a split second as if they themselves were a match waiting to be lit. And you hear them scream as it then immediately goes out and you see the charred 3 bodies of the soldiers hit the floor.
You should have took the warning when the entire bar was against you, dumbass.
The main guard, the guy who was standing there beforehand, looks at his comrades all laid across the ground. He starts mumbling about how you won't be able to stop him. The kingdom will come for you. You fucking traitors to the kings. You traitors to your own countries. He starts rambling.
Can Serafina walk up to him?
Yes, we are actually now out of combat.
Can my thing go through now?
Yes, as Seraphim begins to walk up, your thing you were holding on to goes off, and as he starts mumbling, he stops. He looks at you, Fran, and his eyes go wide, and he looks furious. He looks so furious. You fucking piece of shite! And as Seraphina begins to approach him, what do you do, Seraphina, as you approach?
Wait, so what happened?
He points to Fran and he just goes, "You fucking piece of shite." You don't know why, he just does.
Okay, so, yeah, she's gonna go, like, right up to him, like, within 5 feet.
Okay, so you get within 5 feet of him, and he looks exhausted and tired. There's blood trickling from his nose. Y'all are out of combat, but he does try to, like, swing at you last minute, like, as he's, like,
She's gonna...
dizzied.
Go ahead.
He rolls a 3. That does bumfuck all.
Yeah.
He goes to swing at you, and you kick his blade away.
Okay. So as he does that, she just kind of stares at him and says, "Long live Calypso," and then I sword burst.
Oh.
All right. Okay, so explain to me exactly what happens.
So I guess as he like swings at me, I'm gonna just kind of like step to the side, and as he kind of falls forward, I'm gonna say that as like I guess he's falling, and then just sword burst.
Okay. Okay. So as you do, okay, and that's yeah, but like I'm asking exactly what the sword burst does.
Oh, the sword burst. You create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around me. All other creatures within 5 feet of me must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Okay. As you go to do this, Viera steps back. The other guy's on the floor, and he needs to make a saving throw, so I'm going to roll for him. He rolled a 4. So I want you to explain how he gets carved up by this.
Sounds like it's blender time.
I'm not good at explaining. Can the DM paint the picture for me?
Yes. So as you walk up to him and he sits there, he swings at you, you step to the side, you simply stand before him, and he's looking furious at all of you. His hair is disheveled. You say, "Long live Calypso." He goes, "Who the fuck is Calypso?" And then the sword burst kicks in with the blades dancing around. It slices his nose right across, and it starts bleeding. Blood splatters. He screams as then another blade slices his chin, and another his throat, and another his chest as he throws himself back. And he starts holding his neck as he sits against the wall, gurgling, "Oh, I'm gonna get you. I can't get you all, you fucking traitors. You fucking traitors." And he begins to kind of fade from consciousness. As he does, if y'all could go and take a look in the DM announcements. As he does, you hear footsteps through the back door. Okay. And I don't have a token for this person yet. As what appears to be a nun in white and black clothing walks into the back room. Well, I thought I heard that there was a commotion going on. I didn't expect for a slumber party. And she
Fran is just gonna spit out the drink from the patron he just stole from and he puts it down and stands up all proper and nice.
Oh, Fran.
How are you doing today?
And she walks through quietly, stepping over every person asleep. She has a heavy footsteps, almost like bricks hitting the floor. When you watch her walk, you realize that she's actually wearing steel-toed boots under her gown. And what do I owe? Hers are... You ever seen like the boots that like old scuba diver suits used to wear?
Oh. Yeah.
She's wearing like knee-high versions of those.
Yeah.
You can hear the click-clack of her feet across the floor, and it almost sounds militaristic. Like, she's more than a nun. She approaches, and as she does, she sees the bloodbath at the front door. Well. I suppose you'll have a good excuse for taking out the kingdom's guards sent here.
They started it.
I'm gonna look at Fran and be like, what?
They interrupted a party.
Ah, so they came here to pick a fight with you all.
I do have an idea how to clean all this up.
Oh, do not worry. The church will handle this. Cool. And she snaps her fingers, and suddenly you see 10, 15, 20 clergymen and nuns come in, all of which seem to be dressed to the nines. And they begin to move the bodies and move the people who are asleep, and applying spells in mass to wake everyone up.
Oh, I was gonna
I did not drop my fire. Fuck that.
I'm gonna turn to whoever is taking away the Goliath body, be like, hold on, I want to search him.
And why would I let you do that? And she stands between you and him. She is 6'5", a human, built like a brick house. She appears to be about 75, almost 80 years old, but does not seem impaired in any way with the black eye patch across her eye. She merely looks down at you. She doesn't even lower her head. Why should I let you do that?
Do I know who she is at all?
Roll a perception check.
4.5. She is literally 4.5 Ragnar's tall.
I got a 15.
Okay, so you look at her and you see a golden symbol across her chest. You have heard of in this town, it is run by a merchant's guild that doubles as a church. In particular, they are followers of the goddess. Sorry, I'm just rolling up so I can pull up her info. God damn. Walken. Walken is a goddess of merchantiles, of merchants and trade. And there have been rumors about this town and the reason that it has so many red light districts. Seeing the symbol of Walken on her, you realize that she is a head priestess of the local clergy, and that their church is also known for illicit trades across the land. In other words, they've been nicknamed the Rip-Off Church.
We could have something for you in return.
And she looks down at you. She actually tilts her head down, and she begins to soften up in her face a bit. Oh, you wish to speak business? Well then. And she snaps her fingers, and one of the clergymen steps up and has a letter in hand that she takes, and she opens it real quick. And she writes across the bottom. She folds it. She licks it, sticks it back in. The clergyman pulls out a seal, which she stamps on it, and she hands it to you. To the church, then. I'll have him there. Now, I will need something to show that you're wanting to discuss business. And she holds up her fingers and rubs them together. Gragnar still lit on fire on the table. Like,
absolutely fucking not.
You said if I needed money, I could ask.
Oh my god, how much fucking money do you need? Jesus.
Well then, excuse me. And she actually walks past you towards the on-flame Gragnar and stands before him as he stands on the table, still a full 2 Gragnars short.
Yep.
I do apologize, but were you interested in being or gaining an audience with the clergy?
I'm not interested. I'm paying her fee.
And she looks at you, and she puts her finger on her nose as she leans all the way down. You're still a burst into flames, and she doesn't seem to break a sweat. And she taps her nose. You might want to rethink that. Would you like to gain audience with the church?
Fran's gonna be like waving in the background, just like nodding. Yes.
Sure.
3 platinum.
Thumbs up.
3 platinum?
Oh, God, Jesus Christ! Like I have it.
Cost for the cleanup, cost for covering your ass, and cost for you getting to stay the night at the church.
Wait, you're offering us the hospice?
Yep.
I'm offering you sanctuary.
Fuck, I need stuff I got stuff in my fucking room.
And you will be safe. You will be fine.
I do think that we know exactly where you're staying, so we'll be gathering your things ourselves and bringing it to you at the church. How does that sound?
Okay, cool, that's fine. Is that extra?
No.
Why would you ask that?
Actually, no.
Oh,
Oh dear. You
No,
really
first
do
answer's
know.
only, yep.
You really do know how to speak to a woman, and she goes ahead and she picks you up while on fire.
I'm still.
And walks you
Do I
towards
need to
the rest
roll?
of the group. You can
Do I
try.
even need? No, I'm just saying because like she literally takes damage. Like anybody that touches me.
Go ahead,
takes
roll your damage.
Okay.
He's just sitting there.
Menacingly.
Let me see. It's just she's taking 3 damage.
She doesn't seem. That doesn't
It's
seem
just-
to bother
it's just-
her at all.
It's just my charisma modifier, but it's like
Yeah.
pretty much as long as she's touching me, she takes 3 damage
So
constantly.
you are. And
my
each
God.
round is about 6 seconds, so she would take it every 6 seconds. It takes her about 10 seconds as she slowly walks towards the front, and she takes that 9 damage. And you look at her. She is not flinching. She is not burning up. Her clothes have not gone asunder. She merely takes you and then carries you by your underarms and sets you down on the table by the party. This whole time, Garum is like slowly following behind. Like he was the only person who didn't get in the fight. He was the only person because of rounds and stuff. So he's
Also because you probably forgot he was there due to him looking like a rat.
No, I haven't. Literally, Gragnar finished them off, and then Seraphina finished the one guy off. And she goes, now,
Sorcerer gang.
take that head god, heal him up, beat him up, heal him again, and throw him in the fucking sewer.
Wait, she's saying that to Garum?
No, she's saying that to her clergymen. And they all quickly move and grab him and drag him off. They do not heal him there. They drag him off, just a pool of blood following.
Who are they dragging?
They're dragging the main guard that you just sliced up.
Okay. I thought they were grabbing Garum.
No.
Whoa.
No. They take that guy out the front, just dragging blood everywhere because you sliced him up. And she goes, also, send a letter to the kingdom and letting them know that they are not allowed to bring any more shipments here for the next 3 months. Need to make an example of this. And several of her clergymen almost stop. Like, they know what that would mean. And she looks at them, did I fucking stutter? And those 3 run off. She's essentially stopping the Kingdom United from being able to send any shipments to this town for the next 3 months.
Yeah.
And she turns to you, Seraphina, Calypso, and
I will hold out the 3 platinum.
And as you hold out the 3 platinum, she doesn't take it. Another clergyman walks up and he nods and he takes it from you. And
I was on fire. That's gonna be hot.
again, they don't seem to be bothered by your heat, Gragnar. These all appear to be very well-equipped clergy.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not stepping on toes because I am not turning this shit off.
Oh my god.
And with that, she then turns to the group as a whole. So, let's get to the church so that we can discuss exactly what happened here. Also, I heard that the owner's going on vacation. This was my favorite place to eat dinner.
Yeah, better now than ever, huh?
Such a shame. And she proceeds to walk out, her arms behind her back. Again, standing just straight 6'5", and walking out. Do y'all follow?
Yes, absolutely.
Seraphina's gonna, or Calypso, I don't know what to call her now. I'm gonna, I guess,
Calypsofina.
Sarah, Calypsofina, Sarah, Calypso, you over there with the fake black hair.
I'm going to very confusedly follow.
All right. And,
are we bringing our cart with us? I don't think we should leave here.
And again,
our cart.
And as you bring that up, the cart is being brought around front. There appears to be a very long-haired young man who is pulling the cart with the 2 dire wolves, and he's scratching under their chin as they just follow gleefully.
Oh, good boys.
And with that,
Fran.
we are going to go ahead and call it. You will start at the Ripoff Church next session.
I was going to ask Fran a question.
I'm right here.
Oh, since you may know my mom, do you know anyone by the name of Adonai?
DM, do I? Or should I roll?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Because Adonai is your dead spouse, correct?
Yeah.
So would that what kind of check would that be?
That would be a history. We'll say history check.
History. Okay, non-nat 20.
Okay. You recognize the name. It was scribbled down somewhere, and you pull out your book and you begin to look through it. And under your notes, you do see the name Adonai. You also Adonai. You also see that they were labeled as deceased, yet missing.
The most I know about that name is, well, they're dead, for one, but also their body is missing still. Still an ongoing investigation from what I'm aware of.
Damn it.
But
okay.
I can gather more information about it if you need me to.
Yeah, I'm looking for a body.
Should I be concerned? Is this an illegal matter or
No. I need to is it illegal?
I'm asking you.
Well, I'm trying to find his body so I can resurrect him.
Oh.
And my mom
How long have they
able
been
to
dead?
do that.
And I kind of like glance into the book to see if there's a date that I had put down.
You didn't put a date.
It's been about 5 years? Question mark.
Oh. Why are you looking for bones? Do you know how hard it's going to be to find missing bones, put them together, and hope and possibly pray for them to be the correct bones? You really don't want him coming back with somebody else's femur. That's all I'm saying.
This is a skeleton. This is bones.
The only reason I am looking for him is because when we buried him, somebody dug him up, and I want to know where my dead husband is.
So they desecrated the grave, and now you want his bones that they've probably also desecrated. We'll talk about that. I'll figure it out. I'll look
As you're having this conversation, you hear a tongue click from a 6'5" woman standing in front of you.
Oh, hi!
This offer lasts for exactly 24 more minutes. If you're not in the church by then, I keep the payment. You're on your own. And she pretends to walk.
Okay, we should go. We could talk about this later. I'll get.
Yeah.
You know that it's going to take 20 minutes to get to the church on foot anyway.
Well, I thought we had the cart.
You do. It's being walked. You are being led on foot by the clergy, and the town is parting water to do so.
Sam's gonna yell at him and be like, "Hey, my tits are halfway on the floor here. Can someone give me a hand?"
With your tits?
Get your asses over here.
I'm coming.
Fran helps you up, and a clergyman also helps you up. This particular clergyman appears to have their mouth sewn shut.
Huh.
I don't know if I like this.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of see the benefits.
Alright, I gotta go, y'all.
All right, and that is the end. That is the end of the session.
Wait. I got one more thing. I was gonna message this one specifically. So, I thought of it during the fight, but I wasn't going to say anything. But also, Seraphina did save Gragnar's, remaining fucking family, and he's like, "Oh my god!" And I'll cast message, and he'll say, "Okay, I thought this during the fight, but I don't like Garum, so I'm going to tell you."
He's telling me.
Yes. I don't fucking like Garum, so I'm telling you. That priest gave him his guns back. I would probably check to make sure he didn't do anything to them.
I thought about that too.
Yeah, I just thought I'd bring it up. I'm not gonna tell him though, because I don't fucking like him.
You should tell him.
Nope, I'm good. I turned the message off.
I'm stone to the Garums.
Garum is with you. You mentioned that his guns came from that Goliath, and he will sit there and go, "Okay, I'll inspect them." He'll inspect them later. And you did. You actually did help him because they were going to jam instantly.
Yep, I thought so. I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, he got them from that dude. I was like, he did something to them fucking guns.
Him. I thought he was nice. Now I'm not going to trust anyone again.
Hang on now.
Fran like
two.
He's like, "Hey, hold up. I done good by you. I did like at least 35 psychic damage in 2 rounds. Like, come on."
And you asked me to teach you, and I said yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, you're good.
For you.
All right, that is it, y'all. All right.
Bye, guys.
Are we doing 2 weeks from now?
2 weeks from now, we are doing. Let me see if I can fucking get my schedule up. 17th. Yeah, it's the 17th. We will get together on the 17th. I will schedule my stream for that time so I can build some hype. Y'all have a wonderful fucking day.
17th. I was like, wait, I'm busy. I was like, nope, that's the 16th because my stream anniversary is the 16th.
Oh shit!
Yay!
Happy early anniversary,
baby! 2 years, baby!
All right, but yeah,
a big thing. I got like a big thing planned, but yeah.
Yeah, but y'all take it easy. I do want to show you guys. I actually have a really nice image that I actually made for this whole thing that I didn't get to use because it was the one optional thing. I essentially let's see, pop that on up.
I almost used Fireball and I decided against it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Right. If y'all can see,
no, actual Fireball.
So this is outside the bar and the diner and the inn you were at. So this is the area that's outside. All right. This is my first time making something like this. This is my first time making something like this, and I plan on making more like set images, set pieces.
I like that.
But y'all have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. Get some rest.
Okay.
Chill out.
Good
night, everybody. Love y'all.
All right. Bye. All right. I'm gonna fucking kick this off. Da 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 da. Bye. All right, everybody. It's your boy Morphe. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. We will be back on the 17th in order to do the next session of As Above, So Below. I hope that y'all have a wonderful fucking day and enjoy the rest of your week. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I ain't worried about it. Y'all take it easy. Peace out. Oh, also, if y'all want, check me out on TikTok and Twitter at MorpheTime. Feel free to